What's up? Hi, how's it going? I'm here. Hi. Hi. Hello? Is this thing... Hi. Is this thing on? Hello? Hi. Bye? But you're here now, so... I don't know what to tell you. Stay a while, you might learn something. I don't know what you'd learn from my streams, but there you go. Motivational quote. That was a pretty good one. No. What's a motivational quote? Sometimes people tell you suck. And maybe you do, maybe you don't. But, you know, keep doing your thing. Because fuck those bitches. Get money, get paid. Fuck them. How you guys doing today? I'm in a weird mood. Hi. Welcome Atlas. Welcome Wisp. How you guys doing? Thank you for the feel me up, the get long, the rent, the stand up, motivational quote. I thought that was leading to a joke, a sex joke. No. I don't know. Why would it lead to a sex joke? I don't even know where you got that from that. Dirty minds over here. Rude. But yeah, hi. I'm wearing a shirt I don't like. It has a hole in the shoulder. This is a shirt I don't like and I abuse it regularly because it's like a cream shirt and I kind of hate cream. So, yeah, I don't. Stupid question, what are birds?
The government spy drones. They're staring at you. They're looking at you. They're collecting your information. They're looking at you. They're not real. They're fake. They're all cameras. Made by the government.
It's July. You gotta go in the closet again. Nah, I'm good. It's cramped in there. I don't like closets. I don't even have one. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't have a closet. I have a wine room. I have a wine room that's full of alcohol. Yeah. But yeah, hi. Hello, everybody. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to play Lucid blocks again, because I don't know if this is going to be fun or funny or interesting. More, I don't know. I don't know if like what this game even is half the time. So I don't know if we're going to have fun again. But I'm gonna play it more, and we're gonna see what the fuck happens. Because fuck shit up, I guess. I don't know. Some people might say you suck, but some people might like that. I mean, yeah, that's obvious, though. Like, yeah. That's, like, obvious, though. Like, yeah, people like sucking dick. I get it. You know, like, yeah, suck dick. Do it. Cool. Like, but, you know, like, come on. It doesn't have to be a sex joke. Come on. Not everything has to be a sex joke. You can make other jokes. There's other jokes out there. There's a whole... Hey! Look out! Look out! Look out there! See? Look out the window! Look out there! There's jokes a billion out there! There's so many jokes! There's, like, everywhere the light touches, Simba. Like, there's jokes everywhere. You don't gotta do sex jokes. There's other kind of jokes out there. There's fart jokes and butt jokes. And like, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, like there's jokes about me. I do jokes about me. You could do a burp joke. Make a weird sound joke. That's all the jokes I do. A butt joke, sometimes a sex joke, burp joke, make a weird sound joke, compare things joke, make up a weird wacky story that doesn't make any sense, joke, like it within the world of the game, cause a long narrative joke. Like that's another thing, like just like a what if, like if you have good imagination, this is really funny. If you don't, then you're gonna hate my content. As Atlas knows all too well, because he almost threw up the other day. You know, like I got like 5 jokes. I got 5 of them, guys. I don't always gotta pull the sex joke, you know. I don't always gotta do that. You know, you don't always gotta do that, you know. Suck dick, do it cool. Yeah. Yeah, suck dick and do it cool, baby. Give him a rip-roaring good time. Give him a flex. You know. Do the roar. Yeah. Show us the body. Laugh. I hate that laugh made me laugh. I hate that. I hate that laugh made me fucking laugh. Like, that's the worst one. It's like, oh yeah, just laugh. Like like the fucking idea of just like having the gall to go up to like a comedian. Like, I'm not a comedian. I don't think I'm a comedian. I don't even think I'm funny. No, I think I'm fucking hilarious. What am I fucking talking about? That's why I stream. I'm a fucking narcissist. I think I'm fucking hilarious. Fuck you. But like the idea of going up to somebody just going like, laugh. It's like fucking wild. Or just even like going with somebody and going like, laugh. I love that. God damn it. The lock I'm using to practice lock picking is weird. The lock disengaged, but it won't open. I pushed on the back of the lock and it unlocked. What? Okay, why are you practicing lock picking unless you're prepping for Skyrim 2? You know, what are you doing? Are you planning a heist? What are you doing? Are you prepping for GTA 6, Atlas? You seem like you're going to be a prime GTA 6 streamer. Atlas, are you going to be a prime GTA 6 streamer? Is that your thing? Is that your content now? Is that your zone? Are you going to be a GTA 6 streamer? You seem the type now. You seem like you'd love that. I got my hands on GTA 7. In what way? Are you strangling it? Are you strangling GTA 7? Like, I got my hands on it. Like, what are you doing to it? Are you hurting it? Don't hurt GTA 7. I mean, it's probably not a good game, but, you know, like, whatever. I don't know. I'm praying that GTA 6 fails, and it's gonna be really funny. If it fails to meet sales expectations, I'm gonna laugh really hard. Because I don't know, if you guys know this, Sony has discontinued physical games. I personally don't buy physical games because I just don't have room. But yeah, Sony has discontinued physical games by 2028. So yeah, let's hope that CEO gets fired and we get a new one. You know, fun, right? Very fun, right? I mean, I kind of expected it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, when they stopped selling them with fucking disk drives and they made you pay an extra goddamn $100 for a disk drive on your PS5. So yeah. But get ready for PlayStation 6 generation to have no disk drive, and everything is going to be not on Steam. So get ready for me to never stream a PlayStation game ever again, because I will not be buying a shitty PC. I hope you guys know that. I will not be buying a shitty PC. I hope that Kojima finds funding for Death Stranding 3 elsewhere. You know, because I can name the number of times on my fucking balls that Sony has had sales that I've been interested in. But boy, sure, Steam sure does, you know. Turning into a sex joke again. Typical biz, yeah. I mean, physical games are pretty much sex if you think about it. You know. The purpose for my lockpicking is purely nefarious, maybe a little malicious. I went in the cookie jar. I was caught once and too many times. And they locked that bitch. Motherfucker, did you read what you just wrote? I was caught once too many times. What the fuck are you talking about? Atlas. Atlas, I think you're posting AI-generated text out of your brain now. Biz, that makes sense. Technically, it does, Wisp. Yes, on a technical aspect, it does make sense. You were caught once too many times repeatedly. Yes, so that does technically make sense. People don't talk like that, though. People don't type like that. People don't talk like that. That's like the musings of a serial killer. I
was caught once too many times, and they looked at that bitch.
I'm like, okay. Am I in a weird mood today? I put my hair back. Am I in a weird mood? I don't know if you guys noticed. My hair is back today. Because I was really sweaty and I got really annoyed and my hair looks like shit. And I didn't want to wear a hat because it's hot. So I just put my hair back. I just brushed it back and that's it. So you get to see my giant forehead in all of its glory again. I know you guys missed my forehead from my comb-over days, you know. That's my new anime, by the way, Comb-Over Days. It's going to be very popular. It's going to be very popular. It's all about styling comb-overs and everything. It's going to be great. But yeah, I don't know. Looks kind of weird. Ow. Ugh. It looks kind of weird. I'm not used to seeing this much of my forehead anymore. I'm very self-conscious about my forehead now. I have a forehead like the size of a fucking billboard. You know? Like, you're gonna see some, like, preacher's face on it saying, like, believe. Like, I don't know. You're gonna see, like, a fucking, like, lawyer on there saying, call me. You know? Like, like, who the fuck even uses billboards anymore? My goddamn dad? Like, what does he use it for? I don't know. Being weird? Wisp, let's play tic-tac-toe on his forehead. Yeah, here, edit it. Go ahead. There you go. Did you like that? You didn't get a notification? Welcome, Argy. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Wait, even in the Discord? I put a thing in the Discord. Yeah, there's a thing in the Discord. It's in updates. I should have done it. Did Twitch not send you a thing? Why am I, like, seeing my stuff over here? I don't see that. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Hi. Everybody, welcome. How are you all doing on this fine day? We're hanging out today. We're chilling. Do you guys like chilling today? Get good? I didn't get it. Yeah, I guess get good if you don't get notifications, right? You got to be better. Get your head in the game. I still don't know what's happening. I'm gonna be honest. I never received a Discord notification because I turned off Discord notifications last night when someone kept trying to talk to me and turning my phone on until like 4 a.m. Oh, God. Who kept trying to talk to you last night? Call them out. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Don't call people out. Not on my stream, at least. Do that at home. Do that at home. Ban them. Yeah, ban them. Get them. My old friend from school. As opposed to your new friend from school. Interesting. Very interesting. What the fuck am I doing, by the way? Do you guys get what I'm doing right now? What am I doing? Is there even mining in this game? Like, am I supposed to be mining things? Oh, bitch. That did a lot of damage. Jesus. I love her to death, but I can only deal with so much. That's true. I feel that. I feel that. You're in a safe place here. I get that. I completely get that. How much mining is there? What kind of mining is there in this game? I can't even make fucking torches, so I don't even goddamn know. This game's so fucking weird. This is like what a dog thinks Minecraft is. You know? Like somebody's dog was watching them play Minecraft. You know? It's like, ah, yeah, like this must be it, right? Human was playing this today. Human friend was playing this weird thing today on a flat thing. It was moving pictures that look like weird block. Is this how dogs dream? I'm gonna be honest, is this how dogs dream? Dog with a programming degree. Yeah, fuck dog with a blog. Yeah, now we're up a dog with a fucking video game programming degree, bitch. Literally. You know. Pretty damn good if you ask me. If this is how dogs dream, no wonder they run in their sleep. Man, that's pretty fucking deep, actually. Do electric dogs dream of electric sheep and chasing them? Who knows? Do electric dogs have beef with electric squirrels? I don't know. Is the movie of Up actually a prequel to the Wall-E universe? Who knows? Let's find out in our 5-hour Up review and speculation of the Wall-E universe. Get ready to tone out and tune down while you listen to my great video that I have made. Pebble tile block. Pretty cool. Bitch, what is this? I don't like this shit. What the fuck? I don't like this shit. What the fuck is this? I dream of hot electric men? I mean, I feel like a lot of people do. I feel like that's one of the more common dreams nowadays. Like, if you really got to go at it, you know, it's got to be true, right? Is that Mercury? That was guys, we found Mercury. Bitch, I've been in this hole. Uh-oh. I've been in this hole. This is where a monster attacked me. You guys know that? A big monster got me here. No, I haven't. Never mind. This is a different hole. I thought that was outside. It was just a wall. You should watch your first movie ever and critique it on stream. What, like a sad dog? Like a sad boy or whatever? Like this is a dog, like, eating chocolate or something before it dies? Like, is that what this is? Like, if I consume a movie, will I die? Because that's what it sounds like. I feel like if I consume a movie, I'll die. I don't want to consume movies. That sounds horrifying. Why would I want that? Why would I want that? Why would you torture me? That sounds mean. I dream of anime fight scenes of someone using magic whips to fight ghosts. You dream of Castlevania, the animated series? Isn't that dangerous for you? You're also vulnerable to magic whip. I mean, that's probably like a thing people are into. Oh, there's a lot of people that are vulnerable to things, but they like getting hit by them, paddles and such. There, I said a sex joke for you guys, like you guys wanted earlier, so you guys can not be mad anymore. I hope you guys realize I've taken away your ability to be mad. You cannot be mad anymore. I hope you guys realize I took that away from you. I'm still waiting for Sex 2. That update's not happening this year, sadly. You know, Rockstar is still working on that. It's gonna be in Red Dead 3, you know, because they got the horse balls in 2, you know. They have to add Sex 2 and Red Dead 3. It's gonna be a wild time. Everybody's gonna talk about it. Well, I can't believe how much realistic sex is in Red Dead 3. Exactly. Exactly. What the fuck is this shit? What's going on? Sex 2 is starting to feel like Elder Scrolls 6. Took away my mad, but never took away my sleepy. What? What do you mean? Took away your mad, but didn't take away your sleepy? Oh, Argy, we were talking about how Sony's a bunch of cucks. And they're removing physical games from production. So now all video games are going to become digital only. Isn't that funny? Yeah, cuck Sony now. Isn't it funny how, like, Sony had the PlayStation 4 do well, and then they just became, like, the ultimate cucks? It's kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. So buy a plastic case with a fucking download code. Yeah, that's, like, the funniest thing, honestly. Here's the thing. It's like, okay, you can do that. You can manufacture a case, and you can manufacture a label, and you can put the label in it, but you can't put a fucking game in it. Like, how does that work? How does that work? Explain to me. Explain to me how that's worth it. Is it so they can sell collector's editions in stores still? Is that it? Like, collector's editions are going to be non-existent anymore then. Because nobody wants to buy a collector's edition of something that isn't a fucking game. Like, what? Like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, my Crystalia's Bane is dying. That's kind of sad. I gotta mix some Glaggle coins here soon. What am I doing? Why am I mining? What am I doing down here? Guys, where am I going? I'm a special ghost, not only a ghost, but a fae and an elemental. So if you're not weak to whips, do you just do it for fun? I guess. I don't know. Do you even need food if you're a wisp and a fae and an elemental? Is everything just fun to you? Is everything a game? Like, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna merge this thing into something real quick. What is a Glaggle coin? No. What about pebbles? Pretty pebbles? No. What about that? No. That just makes a nasty pick. What about if I add another pick? No. What if I add that? Okay, I got a cool pick for that. That'll be good. Just a pickaxe. I'll take a pickaxe. I'll keep Crystalia's Bane. I don't remember how I got that. You guys remember how I got Crystalia's Bane? I don't know what that even does. It doesn't even seem like it's any better than what the other things are. Gonna be completely fucking real with you guys. You absolute champions. I don't know what any of these fucking tools do. And it seems like 99% of them are fucking pointless. Who's Crystels? Who's Crystella? Crystella is a famous comedian that is very unknown from the 1990s. It's a shame that you don't know her work. Yeah. It's kind of sad. It's very sad. We don't know all the great comedians of our days, do we? What are we talking about? What am I even talking about? What am I even doing? Why am I here? Why am I down here? What am I doing? This is boring. What am I doing in here? This cave's boring. I hate this place. This place sucks. I want to go to McDonald's. Where am I? I want to go to McDonald's. How do I get out of here? I don't remember how to get out of here. Where's McDonald's at? I want to go to McDonald's. God damn it. I don't want to be here anymore. Where's McDonald's? There we go. I'm out. McDonald's. We're here. Man, this is the most beautiful McDonald's I've ever seen in my fucking life. Jesus Christ. Oh, here's trees, though. That's pretty cool. You guys remember trees? Trees are nice. Still don't really understand what they do. Isn't that kind of interesting? I don't understand what the fuck a tree does. Yeah, kind of amazing. They grow? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Do they, though? I don't know. I don't know if that's actual lore in this game. Do trees grow in this game? Who the fuck knows anymore? Who the fuck knows anymore, huh? Because I certainly goddamn don't. All I know is that there's sticks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really hoping the whole thing with GTA 6 is that it, like, dies. And can't make back any of its money. That'd be so fucking funny if it didn't. And they just absolutely fuck it up, like, really hard. That'd be so great. I would love that. Like, I don't normally wish, like, pain on a studio, but GTA 6 is the, GTA 6 is the bane of video games so far in my life, in my eyes. I think the world would be a lot better without GTA 6, shockingly. I know, everybody. I know, you're so shocked right now. I know, hot take, controversial take. I get it. Wait, what? Me and Wisp tied? What did you guys tie? Did you tie up the whip? Like, what are you guys talking about? Receive a pendant that takes you towards that thing. Receive an empty capsule. Receive a portal. Increases heart by 2. Increases item stack size. What do you guys think? Should I do increases heart or a Tiamana ley line? What do you guys think? Oh, you guys did tic-tac-toe. I see. I don't want to look at Discord right now, though. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy boy today. Oh, man. Yeah, GTA 6 dying would make so many studios correct themselves. Honestly, if games as a service fully dies, and you know, we lose a lot of stuff like that, there's not going to be a lot lost in the world. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. AAA games, like, getting ruined wouldn't be a bad idea. It doesn't really affect me none, honestly, this whole, like, AAA games increasing in price as much thing. Because I'm still always going to wait for sales. I don't think the video games industry realizes how much people are just going to wait for sales. That's the thing. I'm pretty... Oh, bitch. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure there was a thing recently about companies, like, raising prices too much and people just stopped buying that item. There was a whole thing about that recently, I saw. And, companies are, like, trying to reduce item prices now because they got too high and too greedy. And now all their, like, all their profits dropped because their items are too high and nobody buys them. I think that's gonna happen with video games. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I think that's going to happen with video games. I think a major thing with video games now is video games are going to get too expensive. And everybody's gonna look at video games and go, okay, I'm just gonna wait for a sale, and I'm just gonna get a PC, because why would I get anything else? Like, right? Number one, why would I get anything else? Because video games don't matter now. Are these cardboard fucking boxes? Is that the goddamn back rooms? Like, what is this shit? Because I think I found the back rooms. We did it. He's only 20 years old. What do I drop? I'll keep a pebble. How about that? Atlas lost because he picked the shitty spot first. He picked the top right instead of the middle. I think that's price step for video games is $120. I don't know why, but I feel like the next time video game prices increase, someone is going to try $120 is going to absolutely destroy gaming culture outside of indie projects. I mean, that's already happening. I genuinely think that's happening right now. I genuinely believe that what they're doing right now with video games is all going to backfire very quickly soon. I think that whatever they think is going to happen isn't going to happen. Whatever they believe that is good about their shit that they think they can do this with, I think it's going to go bad very quickly. Deluxe edition should be the standard edition. Yeah, corporate studios will rapidly lose player bases. Indie studios will raise in independent companies that refuse to engage in large-scale marketing schemes of corporations. Yeah, I mean, I genuinely think that's the future. I think that we're at the stage where indies are just going to take it now. People are already making Elder Scrolls likes. People are making Souls likes. People are making like GTA likes. People are making all kinds of likes now, and we're just kind of there. Where, you know, like what point is there of AAA studios when you can buy a game that's $20 and will satiate you for 100 hours? I think that's what's gonna happen now. I think we're just kind of there. Obviously, stupid people will still be stupid and buy GTA. I genuinely think that you know, that's gonna be a thing. True, but it's pretty easy to dismiss. Imagine if those scammy slop fans looked good. Friend slop is awesome. I can't stop seeing friend slop. Yeah, I don't like friend slop. I refuse to engage with friend slop. I don't care about friend slop. That's just a me thing. I don't care about friend slop. I don't want it. Don't like it. Don't need it. Not interesting. Sulfurous sword. Okay, what's that? I'll take that. I got a sword. You guys like that? You guys like that? There's a... I have pebble block. What is this? Steel window. Didn't you say, like, steel window in this? Like, with pebble? Right? What is this? Mirage block. What the fuck is that? Jesus. Essence block. Essence block. Steel window and aluminum block. Oh well, whatever, it's fine. Friend slop is awesome. Not really caring about it's fine, but friend slop is really important for expanding connection and accessibility for gamers. I disagree, but that's a me thing. I think that it is a bunch of lowest common denominator boring ideas that are flooding the market and making it harder to find stuff that's actually meaningful. So instead of actually getting something good, people are you know, getting quality over quantity. Or not quality over quantity, quantity over quality. That's what I think friend slop is. It's a game that people go, well, oh, it's $5. I can pay that once. And then you pay that once 10 times. And you have 10 friend slop games that nobody wants to play again past the first hour. Because they're a mile wide and an inch deep. That is my opinion on friend slop. I saw it a mile away. That's how I've always seen friend slop, though. I'm not saying all multiplayer games are friend slop. Friend slop is different. Like what I'm saying, friend slop is it's not the ones. It's like the vibe coded trash that is bottom dollar, just like nothing. You know, fart butt with your friend. You know, like that stuff. I'm not saying Peak is friend slop. Peak is not friend slop. Peak is a like well-made game. I'm not saying that what is it? What is it called? What's the one? The original one. What's the original one? What is it? 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 Company. Limbus Bread Company. A Lethal Company, yeah. Lethal Company. I'm not saying that's friend slop. It started the trend. I don't think it classifies as friend slop. I think friend slop is a more... No, I disagree, though. I think friend slop is a classification of... Because I don't think it's nice to call somebody's genuine project slop. The person who made fucking Lethal Company didn't realize that it was going to happen. I think that's kind of offensive, honestly. No, I don't believe that. Lethal Company had a passion behind it. Lethal Company had an idea behind it. Lethal Company did something unique, and then everybody copied it. I think that it is the equivalent of Fortnite. It got really annoying. You know, Friend slop as you don't use friend slop as an insult. I mean, I guess other people see it differently though. It's innately a negative term. The friend slop is innately a negative term. You're calling it slop. That's the thing. It's a different thing to me. I don't know. I think there is a cynical nature behind friend slop that is like the equivalent of the Fortnite clones of yore, where it was like, what was it, Radical Heights and shit like that existed back in the day. They started, they like did their thing, then they died, but it was all just trying to capitalize on a trend. I don't think friend slop is here to stay. I think it's just people are cash grabbing as hard as they can with, you know, what minimal tools they need. And it'll go away. It'll go away. It'll be one of those things where it'll stay around a little bit. There'll be good ones that start popping up. All the trash will like filter out. You know, it's all going to, you know, it's the spawn of a new genre. You know, it's the start of a new genre. So a lot of the trash is going to filter out. But, like, I don't even consider really, like... I don't even really consider, what's it called, the original thing, Lethal Company. I think it started with, like, whatchamacallsums, the demon haunting games. All those, like, demon haunting games and shit like that, where you play with 5 people, 4 people, or whatever, and everybody's running around a building, and they're not scared of anything important. Yeah, Phasmophobia. I feel like that's the original granddaddy of that kind of thing. I think making it more innate monsters and you don't have to decode anything. You know, like, I feel like that made it more action-y oriented and it made, like, the general public more interested. But I feel like Phasmophobia is the, like, original of that. But, like... If you want to go all the way back, fucking, Left 4 Dead. Like, Left 4 Dead, games like that have always existed. It's just the quality levels, you know? I played Left 4 Dead with a friend. Like, I've played Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 with friends. I loved playing Left 4 Dead with friends. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun. It was funny. But there's an innate quality there, like, innate quality level that has to be reached. Where it doesn't feel like a fucking uninspired cash grab. And I think a majority of friend slop right now falls into that. I think multiplayer games are important. I do not classify, like, Peak as friend slop. I don't classify, like, Lethal Company as friend slop, really. Just because they're multiplayer and there's a group goal. Like, there's always been games like that. It's just... they recently had a huge resurgence, and friend slop has generated out of it, in my opinion. Like, I feel like, there should be a distinction. You know? I feel like there should be a massive distinction there. Where, like, I don't think that, those games should be called slop unless it's, like, fart with your buddy, you know? It's like, okay, well, there's obviously something here where it's like, this is the most uninspired thing you've seen. And you just kind of go, all right, well, I guess that's fine. I guess that exists right now. You know? Which, that's a vast majority of the ones I see on Steam. That's the stuff I have to sift through. I see Peak on Steam, and I'm like, that's not really sloppy. It's just, you know, it's a thing that I'm not interested in. You know, it's, I feel like there is an innate cynicism there with friend slop that, I would hesitate to call many games friend slop. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but it does to me, so I'm sticking with it. Maybe the genre is called that now, whatever. I still think it shouldn't be called that. I think it should just be called It's a Fucking Multiplayer Game and play with your friends, you know? Like, that's the #1 thing. It's like, hey, it's a multiplayer game, play with your fucking friends. Multiplayer games have existed forever. Like, okay, Monster Hunter is a 1 to 4 player game where you fight monsters. Okay. You know, is that friend slop now? Like what's friend slop? Where do we stop? Where do we start? You know. Monster Hunter has single player progression. Does that make it not friend slop? Does it only have to be groups? What's the differentiation here? Like, I don't think Monster Hunter's friend slop. I don't think many games are friend slop. I don't classify Deep Rock as friend slop. You know, like working with friends to specifically focus a goal. I mean, that's still a thing in Monster Hunter. Like, I don't want to even try to fucking fight Savage Omega by myself. Like, our MMOs friend slop? Like, the majority of the endgame content in those games is, like, multiplayer focused. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I just see it as multiplayer. It's just a multiplayer game that I'm not interested in that's really low quality. To me, that's friend slop. I can beat Gogmaz, yes, and I did it once, but I don't really want to do it alone. Where multiplayer is an option. I mean, that's the thing. Like, multiplayer is an option in a lot of games. It's just, I don't know. It's like you can play Lethal Company by yourself, and some people probably do. It's one of those things. It's interesting. It's interesting, but like for me and myself, personally, I think that having to play with other people to make something fun, just go out, like, I don't know, and do something different. Just watch a movie. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, do anything else. Like, I feel like if your game can't stand on its own with, like, what you're doing, I don't really think it's worth my time. I think having to play with other people is just a genre. I mean, yeah, it'd be fine if it was mandatory then. I'd be fine with that if it was all mandatory, but a lot of the time it's not, you know. Like, that's the thing. It's like 1 to 4 player, but it has to be played with friends. Like, I don't know. Like, that's... what the fuck is this? Is that a fucking bee? Hi, Dad. That does kind of look like my dad. Oh, hi, Dad. Now he's looking more like my dad. Okay. Well, that was fun. I don't know. That's just my opinions on it. I don't really feel like it matters all too much in the grand scheme of things, obviously. Because it's just gonna, like, continue as a genre no matter what. It's gonna exist. We all know that, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. I don't think friend slop's gonna kill me. I do think it's gonna fade. Genuinely, I do believe friend slop is going to fade. You know, I think it's going to fade out and just become a multiplayer game. You know, all the low quality ones obviously are just going to keep filtering towards the bottom, as it always does. You know, because that's the thing. I already feel like people are kind of fatigued on it. I think friend slop will grow exponentially into the standard of games. I don't believe single-player games will exist in the future. I think that's an insane statement. I do not agree with that at all, but that's me. I've seen, in the past 10 years, we've had a massive resurgence of single-player games. Massive. We went from, like, Call of Duty games being the thing that everybody played. I don't agree. I don't see it. Maybe that makes me, like, not a dreamer or whatever, but, like, I don't know. Biz, imagine the future. I'm trying. I don't see it. I can't see it. It doesn't exist in my head. That is a statement that I do not agree with. And I don't see it. The fact that, like, we've had so many popular, stuff. Imagine a future following our current politics and economy. Then the world's gonna explode before then. What are you talking about? Yeah, that the world's going to implode on itself. We won't exist anymore. Video games won't exist in the future because you're going to be working the rest of your life until you die. Well, like, what do you mean? Like, that's the current quo, the status quo. You know, like, yeah, like, we've already had Destiny shut down. We had Concord shut down. We had, like, all these, like, big multiplayer, like, games shut down over the, like, last couple years. We're just, like, they were deemed too big to fail. Like, these things are never going to die, and then they've died. Like, Halo's floundering. Call of Duty's floundering. You know, I don't see multiplayer as the infinite future that, you know, that everybody wants or needs or thinks about. Because that's the thing. It's like, it's not, I don't think it's feasible as well. Like, I don't know. I don't think it, because you're going to have too big of a competing market. It's just not it. I don't agree. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably just me, but I disagree. I don't even feel like I've seen a trend towards that, honestly. Like, the fact that everybody's so hyped about GTA 6, and it's not even starting with multiplayer, you know. Or will be overtaken by indies, then immediately taken over by corporations, turned into a massive multiplayer wholesale where all games are MMOs. I mean, no, I don't think. I don't think that at all. I don't agree. I tried to imagine it. No, I don't think I agree. I don't think I agree. I tried. I did. You saw me think. I tried. I did my best. I tried. Corporations are ultimately too destructive. Yeah, I mean, they are, but I don't think that there's been any evidence of it being successful, you know, that mindset. Like, there have been behind the scenes reports of Destiny 2 right now that, like, that game was never fucking financially stable because they just used all the money on it repeatedly. You know, I don't think it's feasible to make games like that. You can't pump enough money into a video game. It's not about success, but that's all corporations want. All they want is success. Then it's just gonna all fail, and then it's not gonna happen. Like, that's the thing. That's all they want. All they want is success. All they want is numbers. So if the numbers aren't there, then it's not going to work. Because that's all they need. That's all they want. Number go up. That's all corporations want or need or actively care about. They don't care about satisfaction from people. They don't care about, like, people's families. They don't care about lives. They don't care about the economy. So, like, it's not... Even then, I don't see it, because if it's not going to succeed, then it won't work. You know, it's just not it. Corporations are addicted to success. Don't dump a project they're addicted to. They did, though. They have. You know, they've been doing that recently over the past couple years. Like, there's been a lot of big canceled projects from behind the scenes of, like, games as a service just dying. You know? Like, a lot of big games as a service projects have been canceled over the past couple years. It's... People can't afford it. That's the thing. I think the biggest issue is that it's not possible to make the amount of content in a period of time of a quality to make games as a service profitable. I think we tried for about 10 years and it didn't work. Because that was the number one thing about Destiny. Which was anytime there was an update, Anytime there's a thing, the community went, this sucked, we're bored, you know? And everybody went, well, okay, you know. It's too expensive, this sucked, why did I pay for... why did I pay $40 for this, you know? And that's why, like, the developers of Final Fantasy XIV even tell you not to play their game like that. You know. Games as a service, you're right, it's just too expensive to do unless you're the head of a games as a service like Epic. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Even Epic is, like, starting to show their shit. You know, they're starting to show their ass a little bit right now. Because constantly they're, like, attacking Steam, and Steam's just kind of sitting there going, like, what are you talking about? You know. Like, there was a thing with, like, Tim Sweeney going, freaking out, saying, like, oh, it's hurting the industry that Valve is making people disclose AI, and Valve could be making so much money if Fortnite was on their platform. And I sat there thinking, going, like, do you know that people wouldn't use your service anymore, Tim, if Fortnite was on Steam? Like, do you realize that? Like, Tim, like, do you get that? Like, I have so many friends, and there have been so many reports of people downloading the Epic launcher to get free games and not spending a goddamn dime on that. I have heard, like, so many, like, obviously it's not like numbers, it's just what I've heard, but, like, so many people I know just going like, oh yeah, I just download Epic Games because I get a free game on there once in a while, and most of the time I don't even play them, they kind of suck. And I go, oh, okay. You know, it's like, well, there you go. Like, a lot of people aren't investing into Fortnite now as much as they were. I'm seeing a lot less Fortnite right now. I'm gonna be honest. I was seeing it for a good while, but it feels like in the past year it's kind of fucking plummeted. I don't know what's going on. My algo has not been pushing Fortnite at me, and that shit normally got pushed at me like crazy. You know, I'm not really sure if they're just in an off season right now or something, waiting for a big update, for a big release or whatever, where they're gonna go like Simpsons again or something. But like, there's a reason why a vast majority of the public consciousness doesn't care about games as a service or like these big multiplayer games after a point. Like, when was the last time a big multiplayer game has truly been relevant and kept into the like the social zeitgeist permanently? I think it was Among Us, with like Sus and stuff like that. No, but I mean like changed culture in a like meaningful way. I don't think Subnautica 2's been out long enough to like have changed culture in a meaningful way. I'm talking about like the amount of Among Us that I've seen still to this day, where it's still persistent, it's still around, but that was all hammered in by COVID, because nobody could hang out with anybody, so we all played Among Us and all these games and stuff like that. I think a lot of this stuff is was Among Us the first friend slop? No, I mean, like, that's the thing. It's just a multiplayer game, you know? Like, you know, I don't think Among Us was a friend slop. I think it's just a multiplayer game that was big. And I don't even think Among Us was bad for gaming or anything like that. I think it's just, you know, a thing that existed and people played it. Like, if you want original friend slop, it's like Left 4 Dead, you know? Like, that's boomer friend slop, you know? Human Fall Flat counted as friend slop? Yeah. It's not a game you specifically play with other people to make use of their skills among people. I mean, it is. I mean, I guess. I don't really know, like, what the definition of friend slop is fully. Like, I don't know. But, like, it's one of those things where, like, Among Us is a tool. Yeah, fighting games are boomer friend slop. That is true. Fighting game tournaments is boomer friend slop and stuff like that. Mario Kart. Yeah, just party games. Party games have existed. That's what Friend Swap is. Friend Swap is just party games, right? If we really think about it. Friend Swap is party games. But even then, they still had content that you could play single player. And like Smash Bros, you could unlock all your characters. And Mario Kart, you could do all the racing circuits. Mario Party, that was a group game that you could play with AIs, you know? And the AIs were fucking mean. Like there were whole jokes about like multiplayer games like having single player modes and just being a nightmare. Like there was that one where Gandhi went evil, right? So like all these like multiplayer games that were primarily like multiplayer had single player modes that people played and interacted with. And they were worth it. You know, a lot of people did play them because a lot of people back then didn't have good internet, you know? But, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, it's an interesting to look into just like video games overall and how like this evolution of like multiplayer games is kind of formed by COVID. The biggest thing with COVID was everybody had a lot of free time. Not everybody, but a lot of people had free time. They couldn't go outside. They couldn't meet their friends. That nobody was making a lot of money. And that is what spawned the genre, quote unquote, of like Friend Swap. Cheap multiplayer game that you can play with your friends once a week. Maybe get a new one. Say, oh, I don't like that one as much. Let's get a new one. You know. But I don't think that is going to stay because I think the generation most affected by that is Zoomers and a bit of Alpha. And I don't think it's going to have the staying power that people think it does. I think it's a lot of just like people weren't allowed to socialize in a way that was as meaningful to them. So their way of socializing with their friends is, oh, get on, you know, get on Friend Swap. We're going to go Friend Swap it, right? You know, if you're willing to spend $10 on you and your friends going out for the day, spending $30 on a week of friends is honestly cheaper. Well, that depends on how many people are buying the game, who's buying the games, you know, like that stuff. Because a lot of people like gift people games, you know. It's like, what's going on with all that stuff? But the issue with that is these games are going to start getting larger. There's going to start being more. A lot of these indie companies are going to blanket the market. And it won't be successful anymore, and then Friend Swap's going to die. Like, currently. Friend Swap is on a track to die because there is so much low-quality shit being put out that you cannot see the good quality shit. It's going to just become a mess. It's going to become a mess. People will stop making it because it's not successful, because all the people that are trying to make it just because it'll be money, like free money for them, they can't make it anymore. You know, like it's like, oh, I'm not making a profit off this, I'm not going to do it, you know. We're not going to get a cheap big win out of this one because there's just too many of them. And there's already been ones like that. I've seen it start to happen. Because originally it was Lethal Company, then it was what was the one the YouTuber one, YouTuber one where Now Recording, whatever it is, they never updated it again. I think the Tabs people made it. What was it? Content Warning, that got kind of big. And then, you know, like, you had, what was it, Headliners? And people started getting kind of, like, iffy on Headliners after a bit. And then you had Peak, which was a new type of thing, which is, like, honestly just a multiplayer game. I don't consider, you know, like that. But then, like, Peak was huge. Peak was huge because it was a unique game. It's a unique game. It's trying to take somebody to get to the top of a mountain, and you could also play it alone. You know, like, that's the thing. It's a fun game all alone. It's a fun game with friends. There are people that, you know, of all types that play that game, but then it's like, oh well, you know, here's this, like, tuber equivalent of this game. Like, okay, here's this thing. I can't even name half of them. I've seen, like, there was one that was called, like, I see it around Yap Yap or whatever the fuck it's called. where it's just like wizards walking around. I saw the one where you're like farting in your pants. I talked about that months and months ago. Like, I see them for a little bit and they're gone. I see them for 10 minutes and they're gone, and they don't exist anymore. And we're already starting to see like we had the big boom, we had the little start, you know, like not little start. You had like the normal like rise, which is like Lethal Company, going up, peak, bing, peak, bing, bing, peak, right up here. And now we're on the back half of it. And they're slowly just going to bleed themselves dry. Because there's too many of them. Because that's what happened with every genre of game that comes out now. Every new genre has that happen at this point, right? The farting one pissed me off, yeah. I mean, that's when I knew it was dying. Like, seeing that made me realize, oh, it's dying. I was wondering when this is going to happen because I'm just old. Like, I'm an old man. Like, I fully, readily admit, like, I'm a 28-year-old man turning 29. I'm an old-ass man. And I think that, we're just getting to the point where it's like every other trend that I see. Every other trend, you know, they're just all slowly going away. So, thoughts on the death spiral of Sony? Oh, I talked about that, Quirty. Actually, I did talk about that. Sony's a bunch of cucks, and they're fucking stupid. I think it's hilarious how they completely, like, had a really good generation with PS4, and this PS5 generation just sucks nuts. Yeah, I did Spider-Man. Did you guys like that? I Spider-Man'd up here. Grok, give me a friend swap game idea. Oh, I can generate you one right now. Okay, it's called Pie Face. You make pies in an oven, and then it's whoever makes the pies the fastest gets to like slap each other in the face with a pie. And you have to find all the ingredients around, and it's about helping each other. But then you have to grab the pie first, and then you become the pie guy, and you just slap all your friends in the face with pies. You know, and, you know, whoever gets it fastest wins. You know, like, it exists, whatever. I'm dead. I'm not dead. That's the thing. It's like constant game of stealing. It's cooperative. It's competitive cooperative. So you're cooperative to a point to bake the pies. Like you each have to read, you each have to read things and stuff out of recipe books. Like, oh, I need this thing to make this part of the pie. And each player can only read a certain part of the recipe. It's in a different language only your character can speak. You know. But at the end, it's a fight. At the end, it's a feud. Ah! Whee! You know. That'll make people happy for a night, you know. Oh, let's play Pie Guys for a night. Pie Guys, you know. Like, we play that a lot, Jeff. You can choose to withhold the recipe and lie about it? Yeah, and like I don't know, there could be like a deception thing. Maybe people would be guessing it. Like, maybe you could like hold it off. You try to speed up the process. Maybe get your preparations in order. You know, who knows? But like it's a whole thing of deceit. It's all deceit. It's actually a good idea. I'm intrigued. Guys, I don't mean to, like, warn you guys about shit like this, but I generally consider myself useless because I won't ever make any of the ideas, that come out of my mind. Because I have no skills or technical know-how and no want to actually get those skills and technical know-how. That is my bane. But I am a great idea guy, and I've had most of my friends tell me I'm really good at shitty ideas. You know, if I ever, like, become a, rich man and I want to make a game, you know, I'll get to you guys on that, you know. If I ever become a rich man, raw sheep flesh, I'll eat that. I like sheep flesh. What is this? Penis? Well, okay, never mind. That's not a penis. You know, that's what AI is for. Okay. Hides. Yeah. You hide! Hide your fucking hole! Where you fucking belong! Yeah, exactly. No. No, it's one of those things where, like, I don't know. It's there's so many ideas that I've had, like, not like that, but I've had just ideas in general of, like, weird shit that people could play and have fun with. Just because I want to be an entertainer, and I want to, like, help people have fun and, like, smile and stuff like that. Like, I like the idea of a lot of stuff. Wah! You bitch. You big bitch. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm trying to read. What are you guys saying? I've been playing PlayStation 14, and many of the greatest plays have been deceitful. Like when I was the master pianist AI of the captain and kept playing MIDI Pirates of the Caribbean. To be frank, I thought it was one of the benefits of the tech, even at a high cost, high moral cost. I don't consider, most people, I'm gonna be honest, guys. This may be conceited of me. I've been told I'm a good idea guy a lot. I don't know if I actually am. I think I'm pretty stupid, and I don't think my ideas are ever that good, actually. I'm gonna be honest, guys. The average human is not the smartest, fucking, you know, person ever. And their idea of a good game is, you play a fart, like, sound effect with a fart JPEG. Like a butt. It's like, AI, generate me a fart JPEG with a butt, like, sound. It's like, okay. Yeah. And that's just a waste. I don't think it's art. I don't think it's anything. I think it's just somebody had a shitty idea, and they just did it. And I don't think it's worth the cost. Because here's the thing. The reason I don't think, like, I don't have any care about my ideas or whatever, like, you know, maybe that's, like, maybe I'm being a little down on myself. But, like, the other thing is, like, what the fuck is that? Bitch, what is that thing? If you're too lazy to make it, it shouldn't exist. Number one. Hot take. Hot take on AI. If you're too lazy to make it yourself and you need an AI to do it, you shouldn't make it. It's not worth it. Your idea isn't worth it. It's not good enough. Just stop. If you can't be bothered to make something good and produce something, then and learn and put time into a craft, don't do it. Like, I hate saying that, like, telling the idea of, like, telling somebody to not create. But if you don't want to have the investment, if you don't want to have the balls, if you don't want to spend the blood, sweat, and tears, then how about you fuck off? It's like streaming. I'm not a great streamer, in my opinion. I do generic content. I kind of just hang out. Like, I do video game shit. I just talk. Do you know how long it took me to do generic fucking video game content on Twitch? 5 fucking years. And I think I think my first 2 years were completely unwatchable. How about you fuck off with AI? Because I spent 2 years training myself, learning how to breathe correctly, fixing my back, fucking trying to be funny, learning how to tell jokes, fixing my fucking voice. Like, you know, learning how to fucking set up a camera, learning how to set up a fucking microphone over weeks and weeks and shit. Like, the amount of shit that I've had to try to learn how to do and just figure out and shit. How about you suck my fucking sweaty ball if you want to put that shit into fucking AI and say do it for me because I'm too lazy. Like, that's my opinion on that. Okay, I'm too lazy to build a house. AI do it. I'm not gonna live in that fucking house. You were too fucking lazy. You know what the new thing should be? Oh, the fucking 3 little pigs AI'd their houses, and one of them had the balls to fucking learn construction. You know? I made a little hut out of dirt. Okay. I made a house with AI. It turns into the back rooms, and nobody can find anything. Like, okay. The house is half made. The roof is on the floor. Like, okay, yeah, you know. I respect creatives and content and stuff because people actually spent the time to try to be better. Do you guys know how many, like, small little indie games I look at and I maybe not want to play, but they pop up on my thing just because I've like looked at so many games. I've seen like indie games with like 1 or 2 reviews that don't even have like a positive or negative, where you know, like they just exist. And I just want to look at them. I just want to look at them. I don't know if I want to play them or whatever. I don't know if I'm that interested in playing them, but I want to like say like, that's art. You made art. You tried. You did something. That's the thing. A lot of the games that I've played on this stream that I may not like, that may be like games that I don't think are good, are art still. Hey guys, Grey Hill, shockingly enough, is art. To like, I know everybody's gonna like roast me for that. Grey Hill, I've got a friend wand. Grey Hill is art. I won't take otherwise. Flash Boil is art. Flash Boil is art. It's shitty art that I made in 5 seconds for a goof, but it is still art. Flash Boil is a thing that I have injected into this world out of my own pure ideas. And he exists on this plane because my own human ability to drive myself forward. And that's beautiful. That's what art is. You know, it's one of those things. Like, to me, effort is everything. I respect that people want to put effort into something, and I respect people that deny that respect. That effort is not respect. Although I ought to respect people that do not believe in the concept of automatic respect. Wait, what? My brain just died. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Whoa, okay. Life surge, receive and randomizes. Yeah, I already have that. Inventory space by 1. Let's do that. I need more inventory space. But yeah, there's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I may say a game is shit and I may not like it, and I think like, whatever. It's still art and it's worthy of existing. AI is not worthy of existing. It has not passed the effort or, you know, creation test of anything. You know, there's nothing there. Void Souls. I have not played Void Souls, I don't think. Just so you know. I might have heard of it though. But I don't know. That's the thing. AI is a tool for certain things in life. It should never be used to wholly create. Like, you know, it's stuff like that. We can always bring AI back with proper regulations. Well, it needs more than just regulations. I think AI is a disgusting tool that is far too unregulated, yes. But like, I think it's more than that. I think there needs to be something more with everything there. What is that? Foliage picker. What the fuck? What does that do? The fucking mining tool? Why? Bitch, can you get out of my ear for 1 second? I'm trying to, like, play the game. Loud. Yeah, AI is used for too many creepy things. Like, it literally just steals things. AI should be used for what it is, and it shouldn't be called AI. It needs to be called what it is. It's a learning model. Bitch, this fucking guy. I swear to fuck. These sacks of fucking shit don't die, and they just won't leave me the fuck alone. You piece of bitch. Get out of here. Thank you. Like, I don't know. I feel like language, like, what are they called? LLMs? What's the actual name of it and not AI? Because the reason companies named it AI is because they want to sucker stupid people into believing it's actually real. What is it called? What is it? I don't know why I just destroyed that. Whatever, it's fine. I don't really care. What's the term? Did I just, like, scrap those friend wands? Oh, yeah, I did. Oops, my bad. I wanted to see what that did, but it's fine. Language learning model? Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, LLM. Isn't that what they're actually called? We need to call them what they are. What they actually are is it's not even virtual intelligence. It's a square block and go square hole. The program. That's what it is. It's pattern like recognition software. That's all it is. That's all it will ever be. It's never going to be anything more than that. It's not going to become sentient. It's not going to be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or any friend. It's never going to. I just made sticks. It is a sorting thing. That's a giant fucking cross. Okay, that's scary. That's what we need to keep it as. But big tech wanted to brand it as AI because they saw that it could talk. Because it recognizes patterns. This fucking weird bitch. What are you? Oh yeah, that guy gives me aluminum, doesn't he? Something. I can't remember. Dirt. Yeah, I got aluminum now. LLM's only a part of it now. Yeah, I mean, just call it, we need to call it sorting software. That's what it is. It's sorting software. That's what we need to just call it. It's sorting software. Oh, have you got the new, Claude? It's sorting software. That's what it is. All it is. It's stupid. It just eats itself to death. You know, we're about 100 years away from that shit even being remotely useful to society, I feel like. That's pretty much it. Like, that's my full opinions on that, you know. Like, I don't think that we should even bother right now. I feel like right now, AI needs to just disappear. Go back to its hole in 100 years when we can figure out, like, you know, maybe when we can figure out, like, fucking heat distribution and shit like that. Maybe it'll be, like, useful, you know. But right now, it's not anything. Like, we can't do anything currently. It's like, is that a penis? What is that? Mercury wand. I got a wand. Oh, bitch. Okay, that's cool. But you know, that's where I'm at with it. I don't think that the only uses that AI currently has is scamming people. Scamming grandmas, scamming people. Unfortunately, I just think that's what it's going to be primarily used for a good while. It's unfortunate. I do think it's unfortunate, but that seems to be the primary use that everybody is using it for currently, and it's just, you know, maybe have, like, a couple things that are used for, like, medical field and stuff like that, you know? Like, because I know that it's useful for, like, sorting, like, DNA and stuff like that, right? That's one of the uses I've heard of it, you know? It's useful for things like that, but, like, you know, everything else, not really. Yeah, dataset sorting, yeah. It's already useful society if anyone uses it for society, which plenty of people are doing, but the degree of misuse and environmental harm is too expensive to justify even the proper benefits of AI. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And that's the thing. It's all, like, weird companies just trying to sell you scam shit, you know? Like, I think it's really sad that, like, one of the #1 things that companies are trying to do is, like, hey, don't talk to your friends. Talk to an AI. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What kind of serial killer fucking level shit is this? Like, what are we doing? Hey, I got another Bane. That's kind of cool. I got Bane, guys. Look, it's Bane. Oh, that's a Slappy. I can make another Slappy. I can make another Slap. Those things are good. I got a Gel Bruiser again. What about that with a Glaggle coin? What about that with 5 Glaggle coins? What is that? How many Glaggle coins do I need to get that? Fuck, all 5? Fuck it, I'm going all 5. I want that. What is Bug Ring? Fuck you. God damn it. Now my speed is increased. Aren't you guys happy? My balls are stronger. My balls are stronger. Idiot. Stupid moron. Public has proven they cannot use this shit responsibly. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's, well, it's not just the public, it's corporations. It's corporations, trying to, convince people that they need it by selling people, like, limited licenses to stuff. And, then they're gonna rug pull you later. Right? Like, that's kind of what it is right now. It's gonna be a future rug pull that they're gonna do where it's like, oh, yeah, here you go. Now that you have, a want for this AI stuff, you know, now that you have a want for this AI shit, you know, what did that do? Are you my friend? You're not my friend. You coward. But yeah, the whole thing is to try to get you addicted to AI and get companies reliant on AI and then sell it at a massive premium later. Because these AI companies need billions of dollars and it's not going to last forever from governments, you know. It's just not. It's just, it's unfeasible. You know. I like how we went from, like, AI and, like, from, Friendslop to AI. That's kind of interesting. You know? I kind of find how, like, they kind of connected in that way. Not saying that Friendslop is AI or whatever all the time, but there is a vast amount of AI shit on Steam right now. Games I have played that do not disclose that they are AI and we have discovered they are AI. It has been a common thread now. It has become a very common thread now. And it's just very annoying. Because it's a way of people trying to make cash fast. Friendslop and AI have a very close connection. I feel like Friendslop right now wouldn't exist without AI. If you want my genuine opinion, hey, Grumel. If you want my genuine opinion right now, I feel like Friendslop would not be in existence without AI. Because it is so... I'm not saying easy to make a, like, shitty game. But it's exponentially made easier. Because people can just shittily code stuff. You know. And like, oh, I don't need assets. I just Friendslop, or I just AI it. I just AI it for my Friendslop. I think COVID's to blame for Friendslop. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's because we were. It's a generation of people that are fucked because they didn't get to interact. Like the amount of people that got completely fucked by COVID. It was a span of like 4 years, right? That's a whole fucking bunch of people. A whole graduating class got fucked by COVID by not having a normal high school life. You know, it's weird. And don't mistake me, I think we should have stayed inside. Because I know people are going to be like, oh, Biz thinks we shouldn't have fucking stayed. We should have been out talking. No. We should have stayed inside. It was a fucking, like, fucking goddamn pandemic. Fucking goddamn stay inside, you know. Class of 21 to 23 got really fucked. Yeah, I mean, like, I was in class of 23. Yeah, that's the thing. It was huge. It was huge. It was a big issue. And, like, for adults, they don't get it. Because a lot of adults were, you know, going to work, and they're like, oh, you know... Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. A lot of adults were just going to work and going like, oh, man, my kids are staying home all day. They're just like, ha, whatever. You know, they don't realize that they don't have the interactions, you know. Guys, I'm not a well-adjusted person to begin with. I want to tell you guys right now. I'm a trainer at my job. I'm not a well-adjusted person to begin with. I don't understand social cues. I'm terrible with it. I get through things by trying to be funny. Works a majority of the time. I make a lot of jokes. My streaming here has helped me become a way better, more interesting person as a result. Bro, fucking people that are just entering the workforce right now are fucking weird. I hate to tell you guys this. People that graduated 21 to 23, around there, even a little bit of 24, you know. Because middle school, like, even middle school, like, that's the thing, it affects people all the way down, middle school even. People are fucking weird, dude, in ways that I did not see before COVID. There are people that just don't, like, understand society. Not in a you know, like in a way that, like, people were not involved in society way. Like, people were raised on an island away from people. Because everybody had their own island, you know. That's the thing. Everybody had their own island that they were all trapped on, and we didn't get to see how to interact with people. You know, but, like, it's beyond weirdness, like, you know, like the normal societal weirdness that, like, maybe I have, you know, because I've never related to anybody. I've always been a weird standout guy, because I've, like, you know, I've always had that. I've always felt alone. That's why I started streaming. I have never felt like I've belonged. That's why I started streaming. I went, I've never felt that. I realized that. I'm like, I've never felt like I belonged anywhere. Ever in my life, I've never felt like I belonged anywhere. So I made my stream, and I started streaming and everything, and I got that feeling of belonging and everything. Fuck, man. There's stuff that, like, I've seen at work that is beyond comprehension. You know. Young Gen Z, obviously we're weird with the generation most exposure and understanding ADHD means some people absolutely ignore the concept of other people existing. We're the generation most likely to self-diagnose, and we're also the generation to most likely quit a job after being disrespected. No, I get all that stuff. That's not even what I'm talking about. Look, that's not even what I'm talking about. Like, me, old Gen Z, like, young, like, millennial head here. That's not even what I'm talking about. I just mean, like, it's like people haven't been around people. To the point where, like, you know, there's nothing there. It's like there's no societal, like, knowledge of, like, how to be an adult. There's being disrespected and quitting your job. There is blatantly not following any rule or anything about, like, your employment or whatever. Like, you were told these things, you were given a pamphlet, you signed the pamphlet, you come back in and you're just absolutely, like, fucked, like, just not understanding. It's one of those things where it's just like it's been rough. It's been very rough. Like, I had to learn a lot of stuff about work, you know, like work life and all that stuff. Like, I had to learn a lot of stuff. But, like, you know, and it took me a while, but, like, I at least kind of, like, looked out for things. It's at the point where it's just like I'm doing my own shit because I've never had to ever, like, interact with people in, like, a place with any repercussions. And I find that interesting and strange. It's something that I don't know how it's working or what's going on with it, but it's just interesting to think about. Yeah. I'm gonna try to look for a new job because, good God, it's terrible there. I didn't finish 9th grade till 6 months ago. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like shit was fucked for a while. Shit was absolutely fucked for a while. People, there's no common sense or education on problem solving. People ask questions they could look 1 degree to their left to solve. In fact, if I ever answer a question directly, it's because I feel like it's incredibly obvious. People should actually look on their own. I mean, I feel that. I feel that stuff too. But this is like beyond that capacity. It's hard for me to explain. But like I feel like, you know, like, I don't know. There's stuff that I don't know how to explain that I've seen, because most of it's just stuff that like I look at and I try to block out of my memory, number one. And number two, it's just like, oh man, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know. There's so much strange things that happened at my workplace in the past, like, couple years, 2 years. It's very odd. It's very odd. Like, a lot of the... I saw it start to happen when there was, like, somebody at my job that, was being all chummy with somebody, and then, like, you know, followed somebody home and stuff, and, like, did all kinds of weird stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, this is not societally, like, correct. And, like, it was a young person, and they just didn't understand, you know? And it's just like, oh, okay. It's like, no, yeah, no. It's weird. It's very weird. There's a lot of stuff. It's past just not, like, societal understanding. It's, like, growing up on an island and not, like, the island that is the internet. A lot of that's on parents. Oh, for fucking sure! Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on fucking parents. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, call fucking parents out. So many people that are parents should not be parents, and they need to treat their fucking children like actual children and not goddamn dogs, you know? Only a parent's raising their kids with YouTube. And, like, I get it, YouTube's the easy way out, but monitor what your children are doing. You know, monitor what your goddamn children are doing, you know? Like, they're... And the other thing is, like, the lack of social spaces for children and stuff. Like, it's a whole fucking mess. How do we get up here? Oh, I just climbed over. I did a sick trick, climbed over here. He has fashioned this for thee. Okay, who? Or he fashioned this for thee, not he has fashioned this for me. A paradise unending, thou art but fleeting vermin. Okay. And still thou tread upon holy ground. Yeah, because I'm on the religious thing, right? I'm on the cross. Okay. Go on then. Thy trespasses shall be thine undoing. Well, don't make a spot where I can trespass if you're making it all for me, huh? How about that, dumbass? All right. You know, there's hundreds of factors that's going into stuff, you know. The biggest thing is that, like, you know, just COVID, like, happening, and then AI happening right after that. So you have a lot of, like, lonely people that, like, don't know how to talk to people. You got a lot of lonely people that don't know how to talk to people, and, like, it just kind of becomes... It becomes one of those things that's just like what do we do? What do we do about this? What's going on? What are we doing? And obviously the answer is corporations are going to try to abuse that. The corporations are always going to try to prey upon you. It's a bunch of older people seeing how maladjusted, like, some, like, younger people are, and they're actively just trying to capitalize on it. It's... What the fuck are you? Are you a corn cob bunny? Okay, that's pretty good. I do enjoy you. I do enjoy corn cob bunny. I want him, but I can't pick him up. It's wait, can I become friends with you? By friending you? Friend me. Love me. Love me, Corncob Bunny. You're very entertaining to look at. I enjoy you. That's a plushie I would get. Corncob Bunny. A giant corncob bunny thing. Like, that's pretty good. I like that. You know, it's just, you know, whoa. Okay, bees and fish hanging out. Cool. All right, man. Okay. Now we're getting to the weird shit again. Hi. All right. What's going on? All right, dude. God. This fuckery is going on here today. Argy, December 19th, 2017. Yeah, why is that 2017? I wonder if it's because you just, like, fucked it up and we thought it was funny and kept it. I think you fucked up and it was just funny, so we kept it like that. I don't know. The thing that we have to do just as a society is persevere. We'll get through all this shit. We'll get through everything. We always will. We always do. You know. Bad things happen, then good things happen, you know. And we just have to pray that we take more good steps than bad steps, right? That's the thing. There's already a lot of pushback nowadays to what's happening currently with society. So, we're going to, I believe in us. I believe in people. I believe in humanity. I believe we can push back against a lot of what's going on right now. With AI, with, like, digitizing everything. I believe that, when the money dries up, the corporations will die and refocus, and we'll have another 20, 30 years of normal shit, and then they'll try to pull it again, just like they always do, because that's how it always works. It's a ebb and flow. Right now, we're definitely in the fucking flow, but we're going to be back into an ebb state where we're going to be chilling, you know, everything will be, like, kind of okay for a little while. And we just have to push as far as we can for what we need during that. Oh, fuck, bitch, fuck this shit. What the fuck is going on here? I don't like this at all. But yeah, it's like one of those games where, like, there's something pushing against you, and then it looks away, and you have to mash as hard as you can to get, like, a lot of progress, and that's gonna look at you, and then you have to stop. It's red light, green light. That's what society is. That's what it is. Red light, green light. Like, everything is red light, green light. And we just have to, you know, fuck shit up while they're looking away. Honestly, I think we're 30 years from Night City. Maybe. It depends. It depends on what happens in the next, like, 2-3 years, you know? Honestly. If, you know, the Big Apple is anything to judge, then we might not be. I don't know. The Big Apple is anything to look at currently with what's going on. We might be heading towards something that we can be proud of. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Is that a fucking watermelon? What is that? Oh, no, that's cactus. That's exciting. Oh, no, wait, what? Is that a melon? Oh, it's a melon! Ah! Alright, we're good. When the mud dry, the muddy... What? When the muddy dry, the muddy no longer muddy and turn to crusty dirt. When the muddy dry, you must mud the dye, dry. Okay, guys. Oh, guys. Guys, come back to your computer. Your fucking, like, AIs are malfunctioning. They're eating each other alive. Like, your AIs are freaking out. Get back here. Guys, look back at the screen. No, I mean, like, I could see where the idea comes from of just like, you know, yeah, we're looking like pretty bad right now, but I'm also like weirdly like, I know how I act on stream. I know how I act on stream, and I may seem like vastly negative a lot of the time. That's just because I'm bad with my words, and I've had to like, for people to listen to me in my life, I've had to frame things in a negative light. But genuinely, as a person, I feel like I'm way more hopeful than people expect of me. I feel like I believe a lot more in humanity than what people think. I'm very pragmatic about it. I know that there's bad in the world, and I know we have to fight it and do everything we can to get away from it, and just stop it at its source. But I believe that humanity has the power to get to a universe, a world where we can just live and be happy. And we've been fighting for it for millennia, you know? Like, we've been fighting for that shit for ages and ages and ages and ages. And it'll never stop happening. The battle of good and evil is a permanent fixture in our lives. And there are times where it fights and wins for a little while, and then it fails. You know. It's interesting. It's interesting. We need to learn from stuff, though. We need to push forward. We didn't learn enough a little while ago, so now we gotta really learn our lessons, I think, for a bit. Apparently Panam's mad at you in the bad ending. Wait, what? Oh, in Cyberpunk. Fucking Panam, I hate her so much. She's the cause of so many fucking issues. Fucking Panam, I hate her so fucking much. She's the cause of all my fucking issues. God damn it, fucking Panam. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I beat Cyberpunk maybe once. And I went, causing problems, no wonder Rogue hates her. I mean, that's the whole thing about Panam. She's a hothead, you know. She's a hothead that is used to, you know, kind of doing her own thing. And she's not used to working with people or listening to people. And that's the whole problem. Ow, my balls. What is going on? What is this area? Guys, what is this? Her family dying changes that, yeah. I mean, that's my issue with a lot of Cyberpunk in general. I don't find a lot of Cyberpunk characters too interesting. I don't really even think Panam's that interesting. Bitch, what is that? Munchroom block. Okay. Cool, I guess I'll take it. I miss Jackie. Jackie's the only... I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think genuinely Jackie's one of the few actually interesting characters in Cyberpunk. Because he's just somebody who's boundlessly nice in a world that is so awful. Where everybody else is just psycho after their own greed. But the time that Jackie submits to his greed, you know, it fails. Hey, look. Pride Month ain't over. Look at this shit. Look at that. Lucid block. Hell yeah. It ain't over yet, baby. It ain't over yet. It's forever, baby. It's forever, baby. We got this shit. It never ends. This is our ride. Fuck their shit. We got this. Fucking trans rights, baby. Where am I going? I can't see anything. Where am I? What am I doing? I can't see. Can you guys see? To be fair, V doesn't actually stop Jackie from doing much of what he's doing. V's as much his fault for being a coward towards Jackie. Yeah, I mean, V's culpable, you know, that's the thing. It's like everybody's culpable. V saw Jackie doing something that was out of his, like, wheelhouse and didn't stop Jackie, and that's the result, you know? It's good, like, that's the thing. In Cyberpunk, like, betraying your morals is a common thing, but it always leads to bad shit, you know? Like, will you betray your morals for a payday? Like, that's why a lot of the benefits you get for a lot of quests is like, hey, if you betray the people, you get money. Like, you get money, you get a weapon, you get shit, you know? It's like, do you want to help people, or do you want to get paid, baby? You know? I think it's interesting. I feel like... I kind of want Cyberpunk 2 to focus more on that in their quest design, honestly. Did you get to do Jackie's offerenda? Is that the funeral thing? Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Always. Okay. Where am I going? What am I doing? He spent his body to his family? That was the only logical choice, in my opinion. Trans house when? We live in a trans house right now. This community's, like, built with trans people in mind. We live in a trans house here. Like, that's the thing. This building that we are upon, this foundation, is, like, LGBTQ. And that won't ever change. I never even considered any options place. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how anybody could ever think that, like, anything would have been changed by it. It seemed pretty cut and clear. Like, send him the body to his family. But that's my viewpoint on that, you know. I don't know. I'm really hoping that Cyberpunk 2 focuses more on like a less shallow exploration of what Cyberpunk even is. Like, I don't know. I feel like Cyberpunk 2077 is like, you know, every Cyberpunk story is meant to be a legend. Yeah. I still fail to see really, like, how any of, like, 2077 is a legend story. I mean, I know they frame it that way, like the whole, like, Arasaka Tower thing, but then it's like, how, though? Because everybody barely remembers Johnny anyways, and he helped blow up a fucking, like, Arasaka Tower 50 years ago. So it's like, there is no legend. Legend's something you tell yourself because you want to feel like a badass and you think people are going to remember. Johnny barely helped. I mean, that's the thing as well. Yeah, he barely helped. He barely did anything. But, you know, it's a lot of stuff like that. Like, does it even matter? Like, you know, it's like, I want more exploration on that kind of stuff. Like, I would love to see, like, you know, the legends later. Like, maybe there are some legends still around, and I want to see, like, the decay of them. You know? Like, even Johnny's own legend is cheapened by the fact that he's on a chip in your head. You know? Like, that's the whole thing. And they don't really explore that, in my opinion. They, like, that should have been the whole thing with Johnny. Not him, like, raging against the machine or whatever the fuck his, like, dumb shit was. In a cyberpunk world, it's like, yeah, you're gonna fail at that. That's cyberpunk, you know, baby. That's the corporations have won. You're fucked. Do shit, like, for the people around you and yourself. And succeed in your own way. But, like they could have dealt more with the fact that, like, he cheapens his own legend by being alive on a chip. By being this, like, weird copy. You know? They barely kind of touch it with his own little personal quest, you know? Johnny barely helped, and I've also ended up developing a good stance with Johnny, and I've done so little. I mean, that's, like, Johnny in general. I feel like he's just boring. That's kind of, like, my main issue with Johnny Silverhand. He He's just not that interesting. I'd never found Johnny that interesting. Like, me hating Johnny Silverhand aside, like, I don't know. What is that? Maybe I've been doing a lot more of his side stuff than you because V and Johnny have a conversation about literally that. Yeah, but it's not the whole focus of the game. Like, I don't know. I feel like it should have been the focus of the game if he's going to be in my goddamn head all the time. They have little conversations about it, but it's barely anything, and Johnny doesn't learn anything. He never learns goddamn anything, no matter what. I love Johnny just role-playing as a PI while I was tracking down some dude's wife. I don't know. My Johnny seemed pretty submissive. I mean, he is when you kind of stand up to him. After a point. Like, I don't know. I don't find his writing too interesting in general. He's just not enough. Maybe if they, like, didn't fucking pay out the ass for goddamn Keanu Reeves and had, like, a voice actor that, you know, wasn't a goddamn, like, super psycho famous person, you know. And they could add more goddamn dialogue with Johnny, but most of the shit he says is just, you're dumb. And, I don't like that. I'm too cool. Like, I don't know. I don't like Johnny. I haven't played that game in, like, years, but my main takeaways from that game is, like, you should have had somebody that could have had a bit more of an emotional resonance with anything play that character, and also, like, have them more involved with more dialogue. Overall. Like, anytime there's a major, like, quest thing, some side quests have them a lot. Like, I don't know. And it's weird. I'm just not a fan. The whole... It's not that I hate, like, Johnny Silverhand as a character. I hate the presentation of Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077. Because I feel like it was so tacked on and it feels so half-assed. The whole thing with Johnny Silverhand in general just feels so half-assed. I feel like half of it is just, like, an excuse to write Keanu into the story, which is what it was. Genuinely, the whole thing just feels like an excuse to write Keanu into the story. It could have been any MacGuffin that the guy wanted that is in your head. You know. To me, it would have been more interesting if it was Jackie in your head. And way more of an interesting quandary for, like, what's going on if Jackie's slowly assimilating your body and stuff like that. Than some fucking washed out, like, loser rocker. I don't know. To me, just... my issue is that Keanu just can't act. I don't know. I've always had that opinion. No matter what I've seen him in, I can't believe him. I just don't care. He's the best he's in is in Matrix. Because his flat shit just works there. But, like, anytime he talks, I can't believe that he's actually angry. It feels like he's reading a goddamn script. And whenever he, like, raises his voice, it sounds like a goddamn parent. Or, like, a kid scared of his parent, like, yelling at him. I just don't feel any emotion or anything out of him. I have this issue where I want a really specific game, but I don't know what kind of game at the same time. Dave the Diver. That's fair. I enjoy his acting, and I like hearing him disappointed in V. Yeah, but, you know, like, I don't know. I mean, that's just opinions at this point, you know, like, for me. But it's not an objective thing. It's just like, this is just people like different things. And I'm fine with that. I don't know. I'm hoping that, does Johnny get mad? He more so seems done with people's stupidity. His madness is, him kind of, like... He kind of gets a tone, and it's just, like, the most boring way of expressing anger to me. I don't know. Like, yeah, man, the corporations are down to stomp on you, dude. Like, okay, dude. Like, I get it. That's the issue. It's like, everybody knows it already. The whole thing about Johnny Silverhand is that he's washed up and everybody already knows. To me. It's like, that's why I don't find him interesting. That's why everybody plays off his ass and uses him. Because he's an easy tool and he's not complicated. But he feels like he's so much deeper than he is. But, like he thinks he's deeper than he is. But to me, that just means, like, you could have had a deeper character in this, like, position. You know? Well, the only time I've disagreed with Johnny is just he's a little bit upset and can't direct it properly. There's stuff like that. I mean, his opinion on corporations is, yeah, it's probably correct. Like, they suck and they're just using people. Him thinking he's deeper just makes me interested in him. I don't know. For me, it's the opposite. I just think he's extremely shallow and boring. He just bores me as a character. That's kind of like the main thing. Like, Keanu's acting's always bored me. Like, Johnny Silverhand's just a boring character to me. I don't think rockers in general are interesting, so. I never found, like, an Aussie interesting to me. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's just a rich dude that, you know, is having a temper tantrum, you know. Like, whatever. I don't know. Just thinks he's way more important than he is. Like, yeah, okay, everybody in Night City thinks they're more important than they are. It's like, all right, why do I have to follow Johnny? You know? It's like Jackie thought he was more important than he is. He was just a genuine person, you know? Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, Jackie went, oh, man, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be important, you know? Like, this is our chance. This is our chance. We gotta take it. We gotta break what we're doing and just go for it because this is our one shot, you know? And, you know, it hurt him in the end, you know? I don't know. It's a weird thing that, I don't know. I completely understand that if Johnny were a real person, he would absolutely be a boring being. A combination of very boring rocker trying to sound cool and a legitimately cool mercenary that fights harder than Johnny ever did is a good dichotomy. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, Johnny was useless in life and he's pretty useless in death. So his one hope is getting you to do things that he wants. And that's interesting in an aspect. Because Johnny's just fucking pathetic. Like, V and Johnny, as a combo is probably... I don't know. Like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Johnny will never be more than what he is, but with V, like, he can be. Because that's the thing, nobody remembers... Bitch, I'm about to fucking die. Oh my god. Alright, well that just scared me. Alright, what the fuck happened there? Plastic pellet. I got plastic... Did I just kill, like, a plastic cow? What the fuck was that? Guys, I'm in a plastic city. Look. This is kind of cool. I'm in Cyberpunk. Using Johnny at every point and forcing him to learn has worked well for me. I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's different paths you can take with Johnny. You can just, like, deal with, like, accept his stuff or just, like, go against him. But, I don't know. To me, Cyberpunk at, like, 2077 as a game, Johnny Silverhand stuff aside, was so fucked by its development that, like, in my opinion, I don't have the effort in my mind to put into it. Because I know that it could have been so much better. I don't know. Like, I just, like, I look at it and I'm like, eh. Like, it was so fucked. Like, I don't know if I even care to put in the effort of, like, thinking about, like, Cyberpunk 2077 too much anymore. I'm hoping that Project Orion's better. But, like, the base game that I played, like, I don't know. It was rough. Like, the world of Cyberpunk is interesting. The side quests are all interesting of Cyberpunk, but the overall story just doesn't, like, hit for me. I read a lot of stuff about what it was originally going to be, and it sounded way more interesting to me. But it just feels so, like, kind of fucked up by Cyberpunk's like awful development. And like when I play the game, like there's so much shit that's just fucked up. Like that's the main thing about Cyberpunk. I tried playing Cyberpunk. Like I tried playing it when Dogtown came out. What was that? The what was the DLC called? Dogtown. What was it? Project Liberty, Phantom Liberty. Whenever Phantom Liberty came out, I tried playing it again. And we did a couple streams on it. And it's just like, it's like a corpse that they just bolted like new systems onto, and it just feels really weird. And it's very hard for me to get into it because there's so many just like weird scrapped things that I look at. I'm like, oh, this is odd. You know, this is a weird remnant of this, you know? So I'm hoping that with a new game, they can get a fresh start. I'm very entertained by him. I think if he had a new start in a couple months of someone yelling his ass off, he'd benefit the world. I got some news about Project Orion from a friend if you'd like to hear about it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, for sure. Project Liberty apparently feels very good for new players and new players only. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue. That's the issue for me. I touched the game before Project Liberty, so I got ruined. I touched Cyberpunk before it got fixed. Yeah, and that's the biggest issue. I touched it and it made it so it was bad. Like, which is kind of odd to say. It's just like, oh, why would I invest in this right now? I can just feel everything wrong. Which I don't know if it's the most fair, you know, like it's probably not. Mercury and plastic. I did hear about the 2-map thing. I heard one is going to be Night City and one's going to be a Chicago-esque town. I did hear that. This fucking, like, city area is huge. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. Like, the driving still feels bad. Like, a lot of the stuff in that game just feels kind of bad. It'll be connected by the subway. That's actually pretty fucking sick. I like that. I love the idea of there being 2 maps. I'm into that. I'm completely into that. I like it when games, controversial take, I like it when games kind of separate into 2 maps or multiple maps, because it means I can kind of compartmentalize parts of the games, and I kind of enjoy it when you have to go back and forth. Like, especially like quests that connect back and forth. Obviously, I still want, like, major, like, big areas. I like being able to run through a world and not have to go through constant loading screens, but... You love Metroidvanias. No, I hate Metroidvanias. They're boring a lot of the time. Welcome, clowns. No, not in that aspect. Like, like, open world games with open world smaller maps. That's more what I mean. Like, Outer Worlds 2 is good for that. Outer Worlds 2 is pretty good for that. I kind of wish Outer Worlds 2 had a bit more connection. Not connection. A bit more things to explore in its maps, but, you know. Like, it's pretty damn good. I like Outer Worlds 2. A major expansion to the team system across Night City. See, that's really cool. I'd love to actually, like, do heists and stuff. And do jobs and stuff. Not just, like, strange little weird fucking gigs and stuff like that. Like, that's one of the biggest issues with Cyberpunk 2077 is that you don't actually get to be a goddamn, you don't get to actually be a goddamn, what is it? Merc or anything. No girl trams? What? This is a strange game you were telling me about? I mean, no girl trams. What does that mean? What? I don't know anything about merc teams. I mean, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping there's mercs and stuff. I'm hoping that there's actual jobs that you go on. No girl trams. What? Oh, Oh, you're talking about your other thing. A major expansion to the tram system. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Okay, sorry, my bad. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. But yeah, this is that strange game. This is Lucid Blocks. It's Minecraft, but the goal is murdering a god, and I have to get a bunch of beads to glow by going to ley lines, and I have to find them. I'm currently in a weird plastic city that I don't know what I'm doing in, and it's kind of weird. I'm just kind of existing here right now. And we're mostly just kind of talking about, like, society and games and AI and a lot of stuff. Or that the Orion character will be stronger than V. I mean, that's that's another thing about Cyberpunk. Like, the whole limitations with, like, V is mostly just limitations of, like, they couldn't do much. Because, like, I don't know if they're going to be stronger than V, or, like, whatever that means. I mean, obviously, it's probably going to be the same power level, if I'm going to be honest. Unless they add more systems to where, like, you can do more stuff. It's probably going to be about the same power level. You know. But the, I would like different, like, implants and stuff, and different kinds of, like, arms and stuff. I would like a different body shape, if that's possible. I'd like variation in some of the things. I'm not sure how that would look, but I'm hoping. I feel like 4 types of arms is rough. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know what it would be, but I'm hoping that there is more than just, like, you know, whatever, like it felt like very limited. 2077 still felt pretty limited just because the original development got fucked over the years, and they probably had to remove a ton of stuff that they were trying to make, and they didn't get to complete the vision that they wanted because just absolutely fucked. Because that's the feeling that I get out of Cyberpunk. I feel like it wasn't completed to the vision that it could be. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's my take. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. I don't even know where I'm going, man. I'm just kind of existing right now. But that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know what the end game of it will be. I'm assuming it's going to be a good game. It'll probably be fun. A lot of people are going to like it, you know. CD Projekt Red definitely wanted more. Yeah, that's obvious, you know. Here, can we use the Lucid blocks and make something out of it? What is that? Is that a fishy? What is that? Bee. It's a bee. Okay, never mind. Can I make a bee wand? What is this? Boyd. What the fuck is a Boyd? Well, fucking see ya! Okay! I don't know. I think if Cyberpunk 2077 had released what they wanted, we wouldn't be getting more Cyberpunk at all. I'm not sure. I don't know what it would have looked like, but I know it probably would have been something interesting. At least. Like, that's obviously the hope always, but I don't know. I don't know what it would have been. It's interesting to speculate about, but I'm not really sure. I can't see shit right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm just gonna die. I don't know where the fuck I am. I have no idea where the fuck I am, and I couldn't see. It was so dark. I'm like, I don't want to look at this right now. Where am I? Ow, my balls. What? I can't see. Oh, there's a blue tree. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know where I am. It's so dark. Is this nighttime? Can you even get beds in this game, dude? I don't even know. I can't see shit. A Boyd is gonna get me. I don't know. That one Boyd I released. I don't fucking know what a Boyd is. I think Edge Runners is actually the same category as Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a product first, and beautiful writing and art comes second to it, promoting cyberpunk. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I don't actually know. What the fuck? I don't even know what that was. Holy shit. You can always go back to your dimension. Yeah, but I don't know if that, like, passes time and makes it bright out as well. Like, I need to be bright. Oh, there. Not really. Still don't know where I am. What? I didn't take any damage. That was weird. I'm gonna, like, respawn somewhere. Interesting. Oh. I mean, this is kind of interesting. I don't know what the fuck this is, but hi. The fuck's going on? Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I've been here. This sucks. I hate this area. I think Edge Runners is worth it. Oh, for sure. I mean, it's definitely art. Like, that's the thing. I don't know if it's, like, it directly just supports, like, the game, but I know that the game, it probably wouldn't have really existed, you know? But, you know, like, that's how stuff works. Without the books of, like, Witcher, like, you know, we wouldn't have the games. Without, you know, a lot of stuff, we wouldn't have other things. I wouldn't worry about it. As long as it's good, then it's good. The game supports the world, not the other way around. I mean, yeah, whatever, you know, whatever it is. I mean, it originally started as a TTRPG, so, you know, I don't know. I don't have a large enough brain to think about stuff like that in a way that is meaningful. Yeah, 2077 is just another installment. Yeah, it's like original Cyberpunk. There's Cyberpunk Red. Yeah, it's just a type of content. Yeah. I mean, it's like Witcher. It's exactly like Witcher. It's like the Witcher games take place after the Witcher books. Like, the Witcher books end, and then the Witcher games start. They're not, like, adaptations or anything. It's just, like, more of that universe. In a way. So, like, it's cool. I like it. I like the way that they're doing it, too. I like that it's not adaptations. It's just new things in that world. It's way more interesting than what most companies would do. I think we found another Lucid spot. We found another ley line here. This weird, creepy, fucked up area. Yeah, we got ourselves another ley line, baby. Let's see what this says. This fucked up thing. I love this pink wheat. It's pretty great. What? Oh, I thought we were watching somebody's Let's Play. Is it just teaching us how to do this? Trying to get the bear in there? How do you... What is it? What is he doing? I look like I'm watching somebody's hypercam, like unregistered hypercam footage. Guys, I don't know what's happening. This guy's just blowing shit up with a smiley face paddle. The FPS is great. Yeah, we're watching unregistered hyper. I don't think that's supposed to be funny, but it is. That's so funny. Ah, bee plushie. Ah, that's funny. I'm assuming that makes you fly? Like, what is happening? The shit's great. This is hilarious. I love this. This is good. This is my favorite. I enjoy that so much. That's amazing. This one's amazing. What is happening? Well, that was some unregistered hypercam footage. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty good, right? Life surge, paraphernalia, item stack size, rebirth, portal to your Quelia. I guess we'll just do more hearts. I don't know. I've almost finished my last cut water. Well, you gotta make it work out more, right? That's how that works, right? You gotta get more cut water, you just gotta make that water work out. Get beefed, you know? What is that? Haze hand. Motherfucker, what is this? No. You know what cut means? Yeah, you gotta get cut. You know, like, we gotta, like, you know, do workout stuff. It's a workout thing. It's a workout thing. It's a workout thing. Why do I have a glove with a glove? What is that? Oh, bitch. What the fuck? Hate it. Don't like it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Oh, bitch. Ah, bitch. Ooh, no. What's wrong with it? I don't know. I don't like it, though. Yeah, why would I know about the word cut? Like, what are you talking about? Did that just appear? Are these appearing now? What is happening? Are they just appearing around me? What is going on? I'm scared. I don't like this. Okay, well, I have Haze hand. I don't know what the fuck to drop. I'll drop cut wood blocks. All right. I want this. How do I take it? Are they gonna get mad? What is it? A dog block. Okay. I believe these are references to background textures known as caves. What? What are you talking about? Background textures known as caves. What is that? What? I don't like this area, though. This area is fucked up. I don't like it. I don't like it here, guys. I really don't like it here. I really, really, really don't like it here. What happens if I combined a Boyd with the hand? Can I get another hand? No. Well, how do I get a better hand? What happens if I combined a Boyd with a ball? No. What happens if I combined a Boyd with that? No. No? No trans flag block? No? Amethyst? I don't know what that is. I don't know what to do about this Haze hand. Is this a good weapon? This thing's all fucking weird and scary. I don't like this area. They're from 2D games with textures behind and destructible material representing the background. Oh, great. Good to know. These look like hell. I don't like it. Well, I can't destroy them. I'll tell you that. I know that now. I kind of wish this game didn't have a piss filter on it right now. I will admit. A lot of piss here. I'm in a bit of a piss game right now, aren't I? Oh, now we're in a fart game. Indestructible condition-based sprites. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Okay. Why are you not pulling me? You normally pull. Why are you not pulling me? Oh, okay, we're good. Am I in, like, a sky temple? Where the fuck am I? The fuck is this? I feel like I'm in a parking garage in the sky. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I love how this game is just so weird, and we've just kind of, like, talked about random shit the entire time. I'm sorry if this stream is, like, really boring for you all. I've been in a really weird mood. I was in, like, a goofy mood, and now we got, like, into an introspective mood. Like, earlier. Like, I don't know. Stuff is so weird right now. I'm very weird today. Today's a weird Wednesday. Today's one of those very strange days that are, like, odd. I don't know. My brain is, like, trying to be smart for once, and it's not correct. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. It's horrifying. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like being smart sometimes. Like, trying to be smart. I'm not saying I'm smart, but, you know, I am the smartest guy now. I am an absolute genius, but, you know what they say. You know what they say, guys. You get it, right? I guess I'm just going up here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I didn't know if, like, today was even gonna be fun for you guys to watch. With this, like, shit. I don't know. Like, that was my #1 worry with today. Is like, is that even gonna be, like, fun for you guys? I'm just doing, like, weird shit. And then I just decided to do it anyways and say fuck it, right? Because why not? What am I doing with my life? Like, what, you know? What am I doing? What am I doing? Wait, what? Wait, where am I? What's the fucking point of this? I mean, obviously there's no points. It's called fucking Lucid blocks, but like... What am I doing up here? Is there a ley line? There's a sun. There's a Boyd. The suns make weird animal noises, bird noises. I remember when I summoned one earlier. Still very confused. I never killed a sun. I don't think I should. Should I? I mean, it's gonna be hard to grab him, so probably not. It's gonna be hard to strangle him. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to go through that trauma of trying to strangle that guy. Okay. Where the fuck am I? I kind of wish this game was more coherent. I know that's against, like, what it is, but, like, man. I'm not used to games not being coherent at all. There is coherence here, but not enough. You know, not enough. Not enough for my brain. Well, that was bad. Yeah, it does kind of look like, I'm in hell. I do feel that. I've felt that for a little bit. It does feel like kind of hell. This is kind of helly. Like hella, you know what they say, hella. That's what Life is Strange said, right? They said hella in that. You guys remember Life is Strange, right? Hella. Yeah, it is anti-coherence, huh? This whole thing is just like meat. Like, I don't know where I'm going. I kind of wish there was like more objectives than like whatever we're doing. Like, I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing everything I can to like figure out what's happening and what I'm doing and what I'm working towards. I know we have to kill the thing. Like, I know we got to kill the guy, but like, I don't know like how to get strong enough. Number one, I don't understand a lot of this. Number two, like, what is this gonna do if I make a Boyd melon? I gotta... What? Glagglers. I'm gonna go jump off this, and I'm gonna go find out where I can throw these. Oh. Couldn't grab it. Couldn't Spider-Man. Glaggle friends. Yeah, I'm scared of putting this inside my one area, though. You chill. What are you doing? You look like a goddamn Walmart balloon. He's aluminum and leave him alone? Yeah, he's like just floating. I don't know what he's doing. I guess we're just gonna go put two of them in our area. Yeah, let's go back, I guess. I guess we're just gonna put these guys in here and just chill out. I don't know. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be live, though. It is kind of getting, like, later. I am kind of tired, and I'm gonna be honest, there's not a lot happening. Make sure to make a ceiling for them and or pockets. I'm too lazy. I don't want to do that. That sounds like a lot of work. What if I just made them, and if we ever see them again? What if we just put them in here and they just float around? If we see them again, we see them again. Because I don't know if I'm going to boot this game up again. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to boot this game up again after today. Like, it's interesting and cool and all that, but I feel like we kind of got most of the stuff out of it. Like, I don't really want to go through all these. No wonder you're bad at Minecraft, you're lazy as fuck. No, it's not that I'm lazy as fuck, it's just there's no coherence here. I don't know what I'm building towards, and there's no crafting recipes. So I don't know what's going on and what makes anything. So I don't know what has importance, and it's just like, I'm good after a point. I need a concrete, like, idea. You know. I need something more concrete. You haven't been writing them down. I'm not gonna write an entire thing down for this game. No. Yeah, you're right. I haven't been. I'm not going to. I'm good. That's the game. That's the game's problem at that point. It could keep track of that if it wanted to. All right, we're just gonna release this guy. Bill. Well, we got Bill. You install a mod for tracking recipes. That's no. No, that's not. No. I'm not that invested in this. Like, I'm invested to a point of seeing what the game was and stuff like that, but it's cool and all, but, like, it's not gripping me in a way that, like, I want to actively, constantly, like, do stuff for it, you know? It's interesting. I feel like if we did a cool check out of it, I think it's cool. I don't mind today's stream. I had fun. I had fun, like, playing it. But, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's my thing fully. I thought it'd be a lot more interesting. Like, we'd find some crazier stuff. But when it's kind of just parking lot garages and, like, steep cliffs, I'm gonna be honest, there's not, like, the most interesting stuff here. Visually, after a point, it kind of just becomes like, oh, you have too many Minecraft mods installed. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, we're back here as well. Like, I don't know. Steve clips are great for respawning. Yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right. I don't know why I said you're white. You're definitely right. But I don't know. I don't know. It's not that it's bad. It's just a little too aimless for me. It's not me. A little too aimless. There's a lot of cool shit here. A lot of stuff that you probably couldn't do in Minecraft, or you probably could do in Minecraft. I don't know. But also, like I like the enemy variety. There's a lot of cool monsters and stuff. The aim just isn't your style. Yeah, it's definitely not. I like things to be a little more concrete with it, and this is not concrete. You know, and I feel like a lot of people don't mesh with it. I mean, that's the thing. That's why like 0.3% of people got a gun. I forget how I even did that. I somehow got a gun earlier. It's like, yeah, it's just a lot of people won't mesh with it, which is fine. Yeah, it's definitely a game that doesn't mesh with everybody. It knows what it wants. Yeah. The aimlessness is the point for a lot of it. There is an aim, but like that upside down ice cream. Just say daddy. It said Mao. It sounds like it's saying daddy. I'm killing it. I don't know what it was, but it gave me a melon. Oh, give me a nut. It said nut. Okay. Well, we got nut. That's kind of cool. You guys enjoy nut? I don't know. I think we're gonna end probably here, though. I think I'm good. I think I'm good on this. The concept's very cool. The idea of it's the concept of this game is very cool. I do like the idea of it. I like a lot of it. I think it's interesting. You said you can end me. I can end. I don't know. I don't feel like there's much for me to do here, in my opinion, that I'm too interested in. I feel like like if I just keep going, it's just gonna be me wandering around and like not be saying much after a point. We've got 40 minutes left of biz energy. Not really with this though. Like, I don't know. Like I said, it's just, you know, it's all right. I'm just not really feeling the game, and I don't want to spend like look, we're already back to like this thing. Like, I don't know. It's McDonald's. Yeah, we gotta go to McDonald's. No, I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like this is a proper point to end. There's nothing really happening that's interesting. I wasn't like wowed by the like little thing, you know. Are you talking about McDonald's earlier, by the way? I don't remember. Why was I? I'm not really sure. Like, look at this guy. Who's this? Who's this fella? Who's that? Who's that fella? I got nut. I got a dog. I got an apple berry slice. I don't know what a fucking ambiguous block. What happens if I mix these? What does that make? A processed meat block. Oh. Well, this is weird. I don't know what an apple berry is. What? Non-Minecrafter sees a false golem for the first time and becomes confused. I mean, I've played my fair share of Minecraft back in the day. I just don't play Minecraft anymore. As a kid, I played a shit ton of Minecraft, but, you know. There's guys. They're just hanging out. Like, these ones are sad. What's this one? Why is that one sad? Get that shit out of here. I don't care. Get it out. Get it out of my inventory. I don't want it. What is it? Another ambiguous... What happens if you mix the ambiguous blocks? Like, okay. Alright, so I have ambiguous block 1. Ambiguous... Yeah, okay. What does it make? A third... It makes ball... Shepatch. What the fuck is that? Like, here's a... Like, it has a unique model... Oh, no, it doesn't have a unique model. It does... What is that? It just spawns ball? Ow! Ow! It hurts! It's spawning Everhood. It's shooting Everhood everywhere. If I believe this, I wonder if I'll be able to read the apotheosis information system on the left. I don't know. I don't know what any of this is. It's whatever. I'm gonna I don't know. But I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I think that's gonna be it for Lucid Blocks. I think I got what I wanted out of it. I just wanted to check it out and show it off and see what it was. Because I didn't know what the fuck it was. I think it's interesting. I don't think it's my thing, obviously. I don't think it's a lot of people's things, but... You know, it's obviously somebody's thing. Yeah, it's a cool take on the survival genre. It has a different type of focus. I don't think I can kill with this. I don't think this haze block kills, guys. I don't think that haze block does anything, or the haze blaster does anything. How do you think I'd rate it? I feel like if you played this game, I'm gonna be honest. If you want my hot take, I think that you playing this game would make you want to mod Minecraft instead. After a point, I think you would get about halfway through this and just be like, "Oh, I could just mod Minecraft." You know, like I could just like make a weird mod pack. You know, I could just find a weird mod pack online. Not that this is bad, but it's definitely not. It definitely feels like a mod pack, and not really like its own thing. I feel like it's valid in what it is, and it should exist. And I think a lot of it's interesting, and a lot of its ideas could be used in other places, but the whole look of it, everything that you're doing in it, it's not advanced enough to be as interesting as Minecraft, like gameplay wise, and like I don't know, I feel like that's the biggest issue. It's just not there gameplay wise. It's something. It's a something. I don't know what it is. But it's just gonna make you want to mod Minecraft. Like number one out of all of this, it's just gonna make you want to mod Minecraft. You're gonna want to play Minecraft. You're gonna mod Minecraft, and then you're gonna play Minecraft for a couple days, and you're gonna be like, all right, that's pretty cool. You know, it's like, yeah, I modded Minecraft. Now this is chill. You know, like we're pretty cool. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Rust? Okay, that's rust. Now we know what rust looks like. I know you make something out of that. I don't really care. But yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to say just like mod Minecraft, but that's the vibe I would get out of most people that have played Minecraft, you know? Like most people would just want to mod and then play their own thing. This is somebody's very specific like image in their head of what they wanted to make, which is interesting. It's very interesting, but not... I don't think it's engaging enough to keep anybody more than 5 hours total. Just to see, like, all the weird things you can run across, and then go, okay, that was pretty cool. There's a lot of cool shit in here. I wonder if I can mod these monsters into Minecraft, you know? I feel like that would become the end game of it. If someone hadn't played Minecraft, I'd tell them to mod Minecraft if they played the... Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You could get the same experience. Maybe not exactly the same. You could get a very similar experience by just modding Minecraft. Just genuinely. But again, I think this is valid. I think it is good. Even if I don't like the crafting system, it's just not for me. This kind of game is specifically made for somebody that wanted this specific experience. And they put it out there, and it exists. And it's like, hey, go for it, you know? But another issue with this game is, like, it doesn't have a fucking run. Like, why the fuck is there no fucking run? I don't know. Or, like, the base movement speed be increased. Like, it's just really rough. Because it seems like there's not a lot of mining. Like, I've tried mining twice. It seems there's nothing underground. Everything's just kind of on the surface. Like, why can I even mine underground a lot? Like, I don't know. I don't see what the point of it is. There's a lot of things in this that it just feels like there's no point. And with enough experience, the crafting system is readable. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. But, you know. I don't know. It's just not for a majority of people. And you're better off just modding Minecraft, I think. The other thing is, like, it gets kind of hard to play it after a point. When they decide to turn all the light out, and it's very hard to see anything. And, it's just like, what am I doing? I'm just walking forward, waiting for, like, the game to let me look at it, you know? Like, I don't want to wait for that. I want to play the game, you know? But, you know, it happens. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think we're going to end here. I'm just kind of tired as well. It's Wednesday. I have off Friday, just so you guys know. I have off this Friday for 4th of July. And then I have off on next Friday, I think. If my vacation day goes in, I'm gonna have 2 Fridays off in a row. So I'm gonna hopefully get a lot of stuff done. Next Friday is also the, well, not next Friday, what is it? The stream anniversary is soon. The 5-year anniversary is next Saturday. We will be celebrating that. We'll be playing stuff. I'm gonna put up a post about it probably tomorrow, saying that the 5-year anniversary is on the 11th. We'll be celebrating stuff like that, but for right now, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys for showing up. I know it wasn't like a funny stream or anything, but I had a lot of fun. Hopefully next time we can have a bit more of a funny time. Colin is streaming earlier now, so you should be able to rate him a bit more. Ooh, who? Colin. Colin? Who's Colin? I don't know names. I know usernames. Colin. Colwen? Who's that? Have I rated them before? I don't think I've rated them before. Colin Colwen. No, I don't think I've ever rated them before. Should I raid Colin? Should I raid Reigns? Reigns is playing Minecraft. I haven't rated Reigns in a while, though. Like, I haven't raided Luigi in a long time. Luigi's, like, kind of a rare raid. Like, Reigns is a rare raid. Like, I don't know. Who should I raid? Oh, no, I have raided Colin Colwen. Yeah, what should I do? Colin's playing, Keela Flow. Reigns and Luigi are rare raids. I mean, I feel like, I haven't raided Luigi in a while. I haven't raided Reigns in a while. Didn't I like last raid Reigns when he played Indiana Jones like half a year ago? I'm gonna raid Reigns. Everybody get in there. Reigns is really cool. Everybody get in there. Reigns is playing Minecraft. And I will see you guys next time though. I'll try to find something fun for Wednesday, or not Wednesday, Friday. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do something with guns or something. I don't know. There might be a gun game that I can play. Maybe guns. You guys like guns, right? We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. We'll find something. Maybe a horror game. I don't know. But I'll see you guys then. Have a good night and goodbye.